Now to a developing story. A targeted mass shooting during a Hanukkah celebration on a beach in Australia has killed at least 15 people. Dozens more are injured. Police say it was a terrorist attack carried out by a father and son while the Jewish community was celebrating the first night of Hanukkah. One suspect is dead, another hospitalized. Tina Kraus has the new developments.
The annual Hanukkah by the Sea event was a huge celebration in Australia Saturday, with Jewish families soaking up the last rays of sunshine in Sydney before gunmen started shooting. This video captures suspects firing non-stop for about 5 minutes.
I just saw an older lady get shot and she was on the floor. Saw an older guy get shot, very badly injured on the left-hand side.
The chaos sent people scattering on the sand of the world-famous Bondi Beach, where a crowd of more than 1,000 had gathered.
There were bullets and there were so many of them and we were really scared.
People start running and I'm going, well, maybe it's like a one-time shooting, not like it's not America, like not a massacre event.
But it was, and police say 2 men carried it out. They took down both in a shootout, killing one, a Pakistani national. The other is in the hospital and hasn't been identified. The Prime Minister called it an act of anti-Semitic terrorism that struck at the heart of the nation.
An attack on Jewish Australians is an attack on every Australian. There is no place for this hate, violence and terrorism in our nation.
President Trump said it was a terrible attack.
And that was an anti-Semitic attack, obviously. And I just want to pay my respects to everybody.
It's Australia's deadliest shooting in nearly 30 years. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
And here at home, the attack is bringing sadness, fear, and anger across the Jewish community. And on this first night of Hanukkah, holiday traditions are taking a different tone as New Yorkers honor the lives lost in Australia. Naomi Ruchim, the menorah lighting on the Upper East Side. Naomi, how is the community reacting to this devastating tragedy tonight?
Well, Alan, of course, this is extremely devastating, but one of the main tenets of Hanukkah is to celebrate, and to celebrate with light, and to celebrate publicly. And as you can likely hear around us tonight, those celebrations continue. This community has decided they will continue to shine light during this very dark day for the Jewish people, as is required as a part of this holiday, and they are doing just that out here tonight on the Upper East Side. As happens every year in this very same park here at Carl Schurz Park, the menorah was lit brightly just moments ago, signifying the miracle of Hanukkah when a small pot of oil lasted 8 nights after a small group of Jewish fighters reclaimed the temple in Jerusalem. Events like these are happening at parks and synagogues across the entire country. Tonight, and at least here in New York City, none have been canceled over fear of an attack like what happened near Sydney. We asked organizers here about any fear they might have about hosting this event. They said they feel safe with the NYPD presence tonight, though they did modify their program to include a tribute to the lives lost in Sydney. The NYPD is increasing security at these events. This afternoon, Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch said there will be more uniformed officers, specialized patrols, heavy weapons teams, community affairs officers, counterterrorism officers, and bomb squads where necessary.
Jewish communities are being forced to confront a threat that is persistent, adaptive, and is evidenced yet again today, global in scope. That's why the NYPD is acutely focused on prevention. We calibrate our presence to meet the threat, no matter where it lurks or whom it targets.
Did you ever for a moment consider canceling tonight?
No. One of the big lessons of Hanukkah is that despite what we might face, despite what the challenges are, Jews remain proud and strong. So now more than ever, I think we all felt the sense like we had to come here. We need to continue to light our menorahs in public. We need to continue to be able to do these things.
And we should make it clear that despite the increased police presence, NYPD says there is no significant threat that they're tracking out here tonight or in any of the boroughs. They also let us know that they're in constant contact with the police in Sydney to track if any of these incidents might come here to New York. At the same time, there is a specific NYPD liaison officer in Sydney who they are in constant contact with. Alan?
All right, Naomi, it's a combination of being on edge but enjoying the holiday for all that it is. Thank you. Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani condemned the horrific attack and vowed to keep to work Jewish New Yorkers safe when he takes office. He said in part, quote, "The attack at a Hanukkah celebration in Sydney today was a vile act of anti-Semitic terror. I mourn those who were murdered and will be keeping their families, the Jewish community, and the Chabad movement in my prayers." And look for continuing coverage of the attack in Australia right here on CBS News New York. We'll bring you any new developments tonight on the Late News.